Hi fam! So in week 24, baby was creating taste buds. He is about 1.5 pounds in weight and he's about 11 inches right now. For symptoms, they're just reoccurring symptoms. There's nothing really new yet. I've been having a lot of heartburn. The only new thing about the heartburn is now every time I eat, I get heartburn. I've been constantly tired, and I'm not really sure if it's because I'm just not sleeping right or I'm sleeping too much, or if I'm not eating the right kind of things, or if I'm not getting enough B vitamins. I'm just tired all the time. And it might just be because baby's growing and my body is just not used to having to support 2 life forms. So that might be why I'm tired too, but I am always tired. So that's the symptom that has been basically the second actually this whole pregnancy, I've been super tired. Just the last few weeks have been more prevalent, I guess, to me, maybe because it's fresher in my mind that I've been tired constantly. I have been having achy feet, and I guess that's a newer symptom. I had that last week and I'm still having it this week. If I stand on my feet for too long, the heels of my feet get really achy. I'm still having a lot of swelling in my hands and feet in the morning. And a new symptom-ish, I guess, is in the morning I start getting Charlie horses in my calves, which are so fun. You wake up and you're like, oh, stretch, like best day ever. And then you get a Charlie horse in your calf because you were stretching and it hurts so bad. So I guess that's a new symptom is calf cramps. Oh, say that 6 times real quick. Anyways, calf cramps, fun. Then I have also been having a lot of headaches this week. None of them have turned into migraines. I have a headache right now that feels like it might start turning into a migraine, but I'm trying to stave it off by drinking a lot of water. I've had a tiny bit of caffeine to just kind of keep it at bay a little bit, but I'm really, really hoping it doesn't turn into a migraine. It just has been a headache for about 1.5 days now. Okay, so cravings. Cravings are the same as last week. Cookies. I want cookies, cookies, cookies. I'm a cookie monster. I definitely want cookies all the time. You want to make me happy? Give me a cookie. My weight has actually stayed the same, and I'm not really having the same issues that I was having last week about my weight. I kind of am okay with it at this point. So now that we've got through symptoms, cravings, and weight, let's get into the best moments of this week. I actually have 2 best moments of this week. The first best moment was that my mom was in town and she got to feel baby kick for the first time. And it was just really fun being able to have my mom put her hand on my belly and be like, did you feel that? It just kicked. And she was like, yeah, I just felt it. So it was really fun to be able to have my mom feel it. It was really awesome. And then the other best moment of this week is that I can actually see my belly move when he kicks really hard, or I guess what would be really hard for him at this point, but it'll just be like this, and then all of a sudden, like beep, it'll move. And so that's really fun because now along with being able to feel it, I can see it on the outside. So maybe we'll be getting some alien footage in the next few weeks. Okay, so worst moment of this week. I don't really have one. This week was pretty good as a whole. If anything, I would just say the headaches are the worst because it just is another, I'm not good with headaches. Headaches just aren't my friend. I'm not really good at being able to handle them and still have patience and stuff. So headaches, I just want them to go away. I would rather have just tiredness, but for some reason headaches are a thing. Okay, so let's get into measurements. Okay, so this is what we look like this week. I am starting to get a lot rounder in the belly, and I'm kind of not spreading out as much. So that is what we look like with clothes on. And then this is what we look like without clothes on. It hasn't gotten super round yet. I still have the ledges and the little, I have abs, I guess. You can see kind of like the shadow of what could have been abs if I worked out hard. Okay, so I am still 42 inches around. I feel like this is gonna be a reoccurring theme, and that's what I was last week. And then I am doing it the wrong way. All right. And I'm still 16 inches going this way. So I really haven't had any growth this week. Okay, so I didn't really have any growth this week. I feel a lot bigger, but I feel like I say that every week that I feel a lot bigger. So I don't know if that's actually me growing or if that's just my perception that nothing ever fits properly. Maternity clothes fit most of the time, but the sizing is just so weird. Like, female sizing is weird in general, but then maternity size fitting is even worse because you don't just measure like your hips and stuff like that. You also have to measure your belly. So I'll get like large pants or something at like Target, and they'll fit really well and the stomach will be really nice, and then I'll get like large pants from Old Navy and like they just think I have this huge belly right now and like narrow hips or something. Ugh. Sizing sucks for females in general, and maternity clothes sizing sucks even worse. All right, so let's get into names. So if you've seen the last 2 episodes, you know that I'm going through the 20-ish names. I think we added a few more since last time, of the names that Jeff and I have come to an agreement of. We're not mad at it, but we also don't know if this is gonna actually be his name. So let's get into the next 3. The first name for this week is Aslan, and it's Turkish. It means lion, and if any of you are familiar with The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, or Narnia in general, you will know exactly where this name comes from. I really like this name. It was not a family favorite. Jeff likes it too, but we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so the second name for this week is Weston. Weston is English and it means town to the west. We live in the west, so I felt maybe that's relevant. I don't know. A lot of the names that Jeff and I have picked have really cruddy meanings. Like, they don't have any like really strong meanings that are like, oh, this is the reason we got you this name is because of the meaning. No, it's actually just because it sounds nice and we like it. So Weston is a contender. So the third name for this week is Zarek. It is Polish and it means God protect the king. I really enjoy this name. It's kind of like a play on Derek, but it's less common and just seems really unique. So we like that name as well. So that's it for the names this week. Go ahead and comment below which name you like this week, or if you're still rooting for one of the names that we previously said in the last 2 videos, and let us know in the comments. Okay, so let's get into week 25. So in week 25, baby is gonna grow to 14 inches and 2 pounds. So he's gonna do a lot of growing this week. He is also gonna be developing his hair color. Previously he had hair, but it was translucent and lacked pigment. So now he'll be getting pigment. I'm going for red hair. Nobody in our family has red hair, but that'd be fun, right? Where did the red hair come from? He is also going to be learning a sense of balance. And so he's gonna be doing a lot of barrel rolls in my belly, and that will be so much fun. And then also, this one was slightly weird. His nostrils are going to start to open. I didn't know we had a seal for a baby and that his nostrils weren't open before. I thought they were just open, but he wasn't using them. But apparently, they're going to start to open now because his lungs are becoming more developed and he needs to learn how to breathe through his nose. So that was really interesting. I had no idea that that was a thing. So, if you want to see the rest of our journey or see what week 25 actually was like for me and Jeff, come back to us next week. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel, like up this video, and we will see you next week. Bye guys.